This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Research design. The study will be determined through action research design due to its nature to contribute to the body of knowledge and to offer a solution to the problem of delay in schools. It is essential to change the practice of tardiness among students. Through action research design, the researcher will be able to develop initiatives that address tardiness in school. However, the initiatives will be limited to schools subjected to the setting of the study. Action research has also been selected because it will enable the researcher to understand the context triggering tardiness among students. The selected design method is imperfect because it has several limitations. One of the most significant limitations is the fear of the validity and objectivity of the data collected. It implies collecting incomplete and inaccurate data. At the same time, it can also imply misinterpreting the collected data by the research team or laying too much emphasis on specific data while disregarding others. Participants. The participants for this research are high school students from an urban setting. Specifically, the study targets chronically tardy students. It will rely on 20 students to participate in the study. The 20 participants will be selected based on information retrieved from their class attendance records within the last semester. The participants will not be limited to a particular grade or class. The researcher assumes that only a few students display the problem of tardiness. Therefore, random sampling techniques cannot be applied. Data retrieved from school records may not necessarily be reliable because of the existing school policy where students are automatically regarded as tardy when they get in class after the bell. Therefore, the reasons for the delay must be explored further before a participant is considered for inclusion in the study. Data collection. The study will use 3 methods of data collection over the time period for the study. It will rely on observation, interviews with students, and analysis of students' work. A school setting will be identified through data from the District Education Office. The population and diversity of a school are of interest to the researcher. Once a school is located, the researcher will proceed to select the participants and seek their consent to participate in the study. The process of data collection will take place within a time period of a week, during which the researcher will administer an intervention to solve the problem of tardiness while at the same time seeking to determine the cause of the problem. There shall be a checklist for pre-test observation and post-test observation. The checklist will enable the researcher to collect data before and after the involvement. The survey questionnaire will involve a list of closed-ended questions that are aimed at getting relevant and correct information about the study. After the survey tools have been prepared, they will be administered to the target sample population. A few assumptions will have to be made in the process of data collection. Generally, the researcher will assume that the response made by the respondent will be to the best of their knowledge. Data analysis. In order to analyze the data, statistical tools of analysis will be used. The researcher will collect data that can be quantified in numerical terms. The researcher will explore any significant differences in the data observed before and after the interventions. This will require a t-test analysis to establish whether tardiness is increasing or reducing. Data will be recorded on a daily basis for the 1-week period. It is important that the survey tools be tested for both reliability and validity. Determination of reliability will be done through the conduction of a piloting program where a small section of the sample population will be issued with the survey tools in order to identify mistakes within the tool. Reliability will be further tested to ensure that the survey tools remain consistent. The consistency test entails rating the items over time, and it is done to determine whether one specific item in the tool can yield the same response when administered at different times. Through the use of the Pearson correlation coefficient, the result of the reliability test can be determined. The process of coding during data analysis depends on the subject, and hence it is essential that the consistency test be done for the reliability of the tool. The test items or the questions also have to be subjected to reliability tests. These items must be able to provide the exact requirements of the study, not unless the questions are rendered unreliable. Apart from reliability tests, the survey tool must also be rendered valid before use. Validity is about the items being able to provide relevant information for the study. Criterion-related validation is the most valuable and important type of validity test. Did you like this school tardiness, action research and data analysis sample? To get more works like this one, make sure to check out the database of academic paper examples at ivpanda.com. You will find thousands of samples for all your study needs.